Iceman was total buns. 2 alright songs. Whisper My Name and Janice, Shut the Frick Up. A bunch of just sad songs, which are like alright, but like not stuff that I'd want to go back and listen to. And then after like song 12 or song 11, just like these songs were like made yesterday, bro. They're so bad, it feels like they were made yesterday. The Future feature, buns. Nice, you guys got back together, you kissed, you made up, still bad. The 21 Savage feature, totally wasted. Bees on the table, what the hell does that even mean? All around Iceman, buns, bro, buns.
I can't even.
Oh man, the new Drake album is out and a lot of people are feeling it, but there's a whole lot more people that is saying that this new Drake album is not hitting. As a matter of fact, he dropped 3 and they're saying all 3 is whack. I'm not surprised, but what I am surprised about is that a lot of the Drake fans are saying that these albums are not hitting.
Even lie, man. Iceman overly ass, bro.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, bro. This shit really sad. And granted, that's the only of the 3 I've heard, bro. I couldn't listen to all that shit. I couldn't go 3 hours straight of this nonsense. But I ain't gonna lie. Listening to Iceman, dude. And look, I won't even be on some lame shit where that shit was too long, bro. And because I understand
3 hours
that
of
nigga
hot
had shit to say,
garbage.
bro. It's been like a year and a half since all the beef shit happened. All these niggas switched up on him. He got a lot of shit to say, bro. I just feel like on a lot of these songs, he was just saying the same shit. Oh, all these niggas switched up on me and talking about specific things. A lot of
Weak as
times, like, he
hell.
did that like 5 or 6 times. 5-minute songs, just saying.
Man, I knew whenever Drake finally came back, it was going to be a battle, man. The way Kendrick shut him down, man, I don't even know if you can say there's any coming back after that. It might be over for your boy, Champagne Pappy.
That same shit, bro. Like I said, I understand you got shit to say, bro. But yeah, the best song on here is with Molly. Molly was obviously the best person on this whole album. And I'm just talking about Iceman. She carried Drake and Future. Who?
Damn, Future didn't even deliver on this album, man. What's going on? Sound like Drake came out with a good flop. Hot garbage.
would have thought a nigga saying that in 2026? Molly Santana carried Drake and Future on her song,
Damn.
bro. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I rated this shit a fucking 3.5. Maybe that
Damn.
was too harsh, but I like.
Not a 3.5.
Nothing moved me on this shit at all, bro. I'm sorry.
All right, let's talk about this Drake album. Not because I'm a Drake fan, not because I'm a Drake hater. I'm just a music junkie. I'm gonna tell you what I
Right.
like about this, what I hate about this, and what the hell he did, and why the hell did he put out 3 albums at one time.
Break it down.
Ridiculous. So first things first, off the back, this is just way too much music. Way too much music. It kind of reminds me of that time. Remember when Chris Brown put out an album not too long ago, and it was like damn near 30 tracks, and like you start to listen to it, and then you're like, nah, that's enough.
I kind of agree, man. A 3-piece, that's a little, that's much, ain't it? Drake overly put out music this time, didn't he? What's going on, man? That boy is really trying to come back, man. But like I said, after the way Kendrick shut him down, that's going to be hard to do.
This is way too much. He overdid it. Like, what for, man? We did not need 3 albums. Nobody asked for 3 albums.
Right.
1 album would have been cool, whatever, put it out there, go through it, whatever. I'll give you a rating. But 3 albums, I can't even get through that right now. Secondly, there's no substance in his music right now. I feel like he's not who he used to be. There's no, like, flavor. There's no bounce. He's crying on every track. He's complaining a lot. He's singing more than he's rapping.
Man, I ain't going to lie. Ever since the radios and things like that have kind of chilled out on playing Drake every other song, I've been kind of happy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got tired of hearing Drake every other song. As soon as, I'm vibing out, they changed to a Drake song. Man, that got old, man. I hope they don't start doing that again, but the way it's sounding, these 3 albums is so weak, most likely it's not gonna happen.
Not for me. Maybe somebody else. Maybe somebody else will love this. I don't know. I'm not a big fan right now, and I didn't even fully go through all albums yet. I miss the old Drake. So Far Gone Drake. Take Care Drake. Views Drake. It Never Was the Same Drake. Scorpion Drake. And I'll also throw in More Life Drake. Thank Me Later Drake. Nothing Was the Same Drake. And anything but Lil Wayne Drake. This Drake.
I ain't gonna lie, I did like Drake, You know, I never listened to a whole Drake album, so I couldn't really tell you how great they were. I didn't even listen to these 3 albums, so I can't tell you if they're for surely not hitting or not. You know, they might be hitting. I can't say me personally because I didn't listen to them yet. Most likely, I'm not going to listen to a whole Drake album, let alone 3. But, man.
Drake right now? I don't know, man. He's not doing it. He needs a new producer or something. He needs somebody to give him some new beats. He needs a
Need to
new sound. He
retire,
needs
man.
to, do
Drake
something.
need to retire, man.
Or hear me out. He could just stop making music.
What?
Right.
Drake been hot since 2008.
Yeah, he had
2008
his
when
moment.
he came out, when he dropped Ransom. He's been going on since then. And don't get me wrong, because Drake is a good artist. I don't care about the Kendrick beef. I don't care what Kendrick did to him. That's fine. But Drake
dropped a lot of hits, man. I can't lie. Like I said, I never listened to a whole Drake album, but the singles that will be out or the stuff you will hear in the clubs, that was banging. I got to admit it. But I would never, ever listen to a whole Drake album, man. It's just not in me, man. It's not me. You know? His music definitely gets no play in this ride.
been dropping hits, bangers, summer bangers for a decade plus. So many different bangers. One Dance, Hotline Bling, Passion Fruit, The Motto, Crew Love, Jimmy Cook's Best I Ever Had, Controller, Nice for What, God's Plan, In My Feelings, Drake. Where is that guy? Anyway, that's how I feel about the album right now. There's not really much I like, to be honest with you. However, it did just come out. I will give it another listen and run through it. It's going to take me a while because it's long as all hell.
I must say, the songs that I have heard that's off his new albums, I wasn't feeling it. And those songs wasn't hitting to me. Maybe they'll grow on me. Maybe they'll grow on us, man. We'll see. But so far from what I heard, and it is not hitting, man. The few songs that I did hear.
Shit is so ass. There was a couple songs. That was it. It's the same shit.
I'm not surprised.
Every fucking song. Like the Brown album. Bro.
Right.
This is even worse. But you want to know what's worse than this? This fucking shit right here. These are so terrible. And the excuse is, oh, he got out of his label. That's not an excuse to drop ass. I fucking told y'all, bro, that this man was going to drop ass. And you Aubrey Glazers are saying that this is a classic. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
Right.
Bro, GNX was better than all three of these albums. The Fall Off was better than all three of these albums. Get the fuck out of here.
I like both of those albums, man. That GNX and that J. Cole, that played in the ride for a while. But this new Drake, I don't know if that's gonna make the playlist, baby.
I just finished listening to Iceman, Drake's first album of 2026. There's 2 more to go. Let me tell you what I got from this, and let me tell you my favorite songs. So this is what I got from this. The Kendrick Lamar beef, that really effed him up. It really did. He lost sleep. He really has changed from that. In fact, the 2009 Drake Innocent Drake that we used to listen to, that man is dead. In fact, he has a scar. He hasn't really healed from the beef. And in fact, he's quite angry. He's dead to everybody. He's kind of hardened. His heart is kind of hardened. Even though he says that his heart is softened. People who've said bad things to him, to his face, you're dead to him. People who've said bad things about him behind his back, you're dead to him. People who've said things underneath their breath, you're dead to him.
Damn, don't tell me Drake was like, anybody that owe me money, B? Anybody ever looked at me crazy, B? They're dead. Drake on that now. Man, Drake soft. Man, Drake softer than 2-ply tissue, man. That boy cotton soft, man.
People who haven't said anything at all, you're dead to him. His enemies include employees, producers, engineers, prodigies.
Yeah, what they do to Drake.
And of course, friends, acquaintances, people in the industry. He can't really say much, even though he's quite angry, because he's Drake, but his family and his good friends will cut you at the knees. They're ready to square up. Anybody who wants to reach out to him, that time is gone. Don't reach out to him. Don't reach out to him now or ever again. He says that he has a lot of secrets about people in the industry. He has a lot of secrets, and he can choose to air them out, but he chooses not to air them out.
Oh, he's
just
eventually.
again, very angry at UMG as well. UMG is the man. I don't know what specifically UMG did, but of course, he's suing them. But he's suing them, but using Kendrick to sue UMG. He really doesn't like UMG. In fact, he wants to be independent. He wants everybody to leave him alone.
Man, Drake, I'm going to tell y'all right now, man. I said this. Drake is going to come out with a tell-all book. I guarantee it. Drake is coming out with a book, and he's going to be exposing any and everybody, man. Watch.
He wants to be free and do his own thing. So I think Iceman, to me, my interpretation, I think he's telling us that the old Drake is dead. This is the new Drake. I do think, though, the engineers and the producers who have unlimited amounts of sounds to give to Drake, I need them to stop giving them those sounds. Okay? Now, here are my favorite songs. My favorite songs. Number 1 is Dust. Number 2, Don't Worry. Number 3, Janice STFU.
It had to be a troll. I'm so disappointed, Ichigo. Did a Fortnite live event and everything. I sat up at 12 o'clock waiting for that shit. I listened to like 4 or 5 songs and I said it's time to go to sleep. You did a whole live event. This ain't a 10 out of 10. Even though it's not a 10 out of 10, there's still some bangers on there. I can't lie. This is the listing people are saying right now. I don't even know why this is on here. That song was horrible in my opinion. I low-key fucked with Dust. Dust was probably my favorite one, and Make Them Pay. All the rest was kind of just mid. I feel like Fourth Worth should be on this playlist, and Road Trips. The rest of the album gotta marinate, or there's just some trash songs. It was just sounding like the same shit over and over again. Because right now, everyone is not fucking with this album. I think my favorite song on here was Dust, though. That's something I put in my playlist. Y'all gotta let me know, what was y'all favorite song? What was the worst song in y'all opinion? I don't feel like this is a 10 out of 10.
Lyric-wise, they're really bad. Iceman, he sounds like a scorned woman who just got a divorce and she didn't get nothing in the divorce settlement. She didn't get nothing. The husband took everything. That's what Iceman sounds like. So I don't know where Drake was going with that.
And he got Michael Jackson glove on. What that represent? That these 3 albums is bad? Michael Jackson bad? Drake is a fool, man. Them light-skinned niggas is crazy, man. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know where he was going with it. Okay, so cool, boom, right? The other 2, I didn't like them first listen, but I'm going to listen to them again. I'm going to listen to them again. I'm going to circle back, okay? But so far, I listened to all 3 albums, no downloads.
My thoughts on Drake's brand new album, Iceman. So I just listened to Drake's new album, Iceman, and I have to say, this is by far the best album out of the 3 that he just dropped. Now, I will say this is a good album. Is it a great album? Absolutely not. Not even close. Is it phenomenal? No way. Is it a classic? Never. Honestly, at this point with Drake with his albums, I don't know anymore. Meaning, I don't know who Drake is even making music for anymore because it doesn't seem like it's for me. And I don't know what has happened since the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, but it looks like Drake is not over that at all. And I feel like it gets
Drake
in the way of the quality of Iceman because Drake is so focused on that still over 2 years later. It's just every single time Drake has dropped a new album over the past 10 years.
He said Drake's still hurting over that. Why wouldn't he be, man? The way Kendrick shut him down. Drake ain't gonna never be over that, man. Drake kids and his kids gonna be feeling that pain. That was a shutdown, man. And this is obvious proof. He came out with a whole bunch of hot garbage, man. 3 albums of hot garbage. That's crazy.
it's just gotten less and less interesting to me. This is because it just feels like he's been making the same album over and over again, where he just puts a bunch of random songs on an album. There's no way this is the same guy who made Take Care. Nothing was the same, and also, if you're reading this, it's too late.
Hey, those Drake albums ain't it. All 3 of them.
Poor thing.
So it's 1:33 a.m. And I just listened to all 3 of those Drake albums, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so many skips on these albums.
Dang.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I like Kendrick music. Kendrick my type of guy.
Right.
But I also like Drake music. Favorite Drake album? Nothing Was the Same. Classic. You can let that album play all the way through. Now, I don't know if Kendrick put something in our minds subconsciously, or if we just outgrew Drake and his sound, or maybe he didn't grow.
Both. I don't think Drake grew, and everybody done outgrew Drake, man. Drake's time is over, man. That shit is old. All that singing and talk rapping, that shit is over, man.
With his music, it almost seems like he's unrelatable.
Right.
Sonically, the music is just not it sonically. I don't
That shit
know
ain't hitting.
if 40 is making his beats or he has somebody else making his beats, but I'm not liking that sound.
Man, Drake probably making his own beats.
And Drake, please stop the beat switches, dog. If you're gonna switch the beat, it better be better than the first part of the song.
Right.
Or the second part of the song better be better than the first.
Right.
But don't switch the beat and then the beat switch is trash. To me, the best sounding album out of all 3 is Habibi. Just sonically, I can see where he got a few hits for the women. But that slow flow trying to rap and talk to us, I think 1 per album will do it.
That boy Drake, man, that boy do that. He rap and then start talking like he just reading the shit out. Man, it's over for that. I think Drake is still stuck in the old Drake ways, man, with all that talk and rap and all that melody and he be doing. It's over, man. It's time to switch it up, man. He got to reinvent. But he ain't gonna never come back like he was back in the day before Kendrick got at him.
To me, Drake has always been his best on trap beats. Or
to me, Drake has always been his best when he's singing, because to me, that's the real Drake, a singer.
Those soulful Rick Ross style beats. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, that's where you gotta get those timestamp songs on, man. That timestamp rap you do, you gotta put that on those Lemon Pepper Freestyle type beats, man. That's when you really be talking to us. I think he too much in his head, and he not just making music. I honestly think that we might have outgrown Drake. Or we're at a time in our life where substance matter, and he just can't feel that.
That too.
I don't think he can feel where most of us are in life. I don't think he can really feel the climate of the world. We kind of getting past the big braggadocious celebrities and throwing it in everybody's face. And because for one, we know a lot of it is cap, and it's not really pushing music forward, and it's not pushing the world forward. I think that's where we at a time in our lives where we want stuff to push the world forward. I think he should have stayed gone a little longer. Should have stayed gone a little longer and popped back out in a time of happiness and celebration.
Right.
Drizzy, you either got to speed it up or you got to switch producers, dog. I don't want to think that the whole time it was the youngins that was making you hot. That it was the underground scene and sound that was making you hot.
Iceman.
Man, Drake, I think he need to stick to them R&B beats and just sing melodies, man. His rapping career is over, man. If you ask me, it probably should have been over, man. I've been tired of hearing Drake on the radio. I don't know, man. Sound like his new 3 albums is not hitting according to everybody else. His fans and everybody, man, is saying that it's whack. He needs to give it up. Shout out to K Dot. You know, he shut Drake down. Drake can't recover from it, man. It's Big Lamar, not the little one. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hype it up for your boy, man. I'm gone.